I'm David Yerke. I work here at Zalm Associates. I'm the Director of Operations and a registered landscape architect. Zalm Associates is a full-service prime consultant for artificial and natural grass turf fields. We're a fully integrated team, which is pretty rare to see. Our landscape architects work directly with our civil engineers on a day-to-day basis.
We have people with specific areas of expertise in civil engineering, in lighting design, parks development, and graphics. We still consider ourselves a young firm, but certainly with deep roots in the community and in many communities around BC and Western Canada. There's really been a push over the last few years to develop fields that can withstand the use and the weather. And so artificial turf fields are really becoming a focus for our clients and hence for us.
So the typical phases in construction for an artificial turf field would be the stripping or removal of existing conditions and the compaction of the subbase. The second phase is the drainage layers and installing the drain pipe. The third thing is the aggregates, making sure that they're compacted, making sure that the field is set on a solid base. Again, like we're talking about with the existing materials, now we're putting in new materials. And we also need them to be extremely permeable because we need that water to come through that turf and into those aggregates and into that pipe quickly.
What we generally look for is a 250 millimetre an hour minimum infiltration rate, and we've hit that today.
So we need to make sure that our systems are all operating at high capacity, and we do lots of testing, percolation testing, we do a lot of compaction testing. This is a precision test that's done to determine if the fields are plus or minus 3 millimeters of their final elevation. This test is done prior to a turf installation to ensure that the field is completely level. Then they lay their turf down, maybe a shock pad, depending on our client, what they'd like to see. And the fifth thing is basically the top dressing and what the public sees. Proper fencing, proper dugouts, proper trails, making sure that all those features are installed correctly and look professionally completed when the field's done.
We approach the project more as a public space, a public park, but we also look at the other peripheral elements of a sports field complex to make sure it's successful from a community perspective. It's something that we're passionate about, and we certainly feel a sense of responsibility to the greater community.
A lot of the parks that I design and build, I go back to year after year. I mean, we did Willoughby in 2007, and I'm there once a month to see how that field's doing, to see how people use it. I really want people to enjoy what I build. It's what I do.